Hey everybody. This is just a quick, I'm not even going to call this a quick video. Just believe me, I could go on and on about this subject, but this is actually going to be a personal video to one subscriber. And to my friends out there and my other subs, I truly want to apologize before I get started on this, because there's going to be some foul language, and I'm probably going to say some things that more than likely I shouldn't, but somebody is seriously getting under my skin, and it takes a lot to do that to me. But so beforehand, I want to apologize to everybody out there. And if you have kids in the room, or you might just want to change the channel, and if you have kids in the room, you definitely want them to leave. So this video is for you, Lynn. Now, where to begin? How about here? Friday night, my last live hangout. Fun times, people smiling, people having a good time, people sharing, and then comes Lynn. Oh, here we go. Charles Elam, aka Hickbilly Herman, you're full of shit. First of all, don't go saying last names on here. That's wrong. Really? Well, I need to burst your bubble. You can use my name all you want, because everybody on here knows it. I don't care. I don't hide it. And actually, half of them have my address and phone number too. And last time I checked, if you look up there at the top of the screen, it says Hickbilly Herman. That would be me, my fucking page. So, if you don't like it, fuck off and change your goddamn channel. Next. Okay, second of all, you walked into the court and saw her with her ex JR and said, I want to drop charges. Really? Well, number one, apparently you weren't there. So, because if you were, you would have known we never walked into a fucking courtroom. And no, I didn't want to drop charges, because they wouldn't press any charges, because my dumb ass was dumb enough to let that fucking two-timing bitch Nellie DeRider move her shit into my house. So I couldn't get her for breaking and entering. I couldn't get her for trespassing. The only thing I could get her for was cutting a $15 screen. And it wasn't worth the goddamn hassle to look at that bitch. And as far as her being with her ex-JR, well, I never knew he went by JR. I always called him Jamie. And I could give a damn less whose dick she was riding that hour of the day. So, next. Third of all, Amy is lying to the blonde, saying she is... Let's stop calling it blonde. It's Nellie. Saying that she isn't with you and that she would never date you because you were Nellie's first love. Okay. Number one. Amy put a picture of us in bed together on her Facebook. I've had videos that she shared on her Facebook with her in it. But she's lying to the blonde? And as far as true, or her first true love, that bitch wouldn't know love if it jumped up and bit her in the fucking ass. All she's ever known how to do her entire goddamn life is use people for what the fuck she can get out of them. So before you jump on my channel and start burping bullshit out your mouth, get your facts straight and stop listening to her. And the only person dumb enough that I know of to actually believe anything that comes out of that lying cunt's mouth is her mom, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. And believe me, I don't have very much nice to say about you anymore either after the little bullshit stunt. And this has been 2 years ago, and you're going to start bringing up and rehashing shit. Leave it to your fucking family. But here we go. Fifth of all, you're so damn two-faced it isn't funny. You leave the doors unlocked so Montina can walk in and catch you having sex. And you also gave her a key to the house and have Montina there when Amy isn't. You're a player and a player hate, and I'm a player hater. Alright. Number one. The day Montina walked into my house when Amy was here, I had the doors locked. Number two. Montina has never had a key to my house. If she did, I didn't fucking give it to her. So once again, get your fucking facts straight. And number three, Montina hasn't set foot in this fucking house. She's only called 2 days after she walked in on us. And I hung up on her then because of the bullshit I didn't want to hear. So don't go trying to start shit because it's not going to work. All it's going to do is get me riled up. And so let's get to the point of this. You don't want me using names. Well, Brenda and Nellie, and or because I think it could be a combination between the both of you doing this, and I could give a two shits less. As far as using names, you probably should have thought about that before you took your 15-year-old daughter onto the Jenny Jones show and had her tell people she was prostituting herself and doing crack and heroin. So you could what? Oh, that's right. Get a free plane ticket to Oklahoma to be with your new boy toy and send your 15-year-old daughter back here to Virginia with no place to live. Oh, bravo, mother of the fucking year. Oh, great job. And you wonder why she turned out the way she did. But let's move on. Let's you and Amy can bicker back and forth. Amy's a big girl, she can hold her own. So what do you got here? You all are stupid. This isn't Nellie and Amy. You're a damn liar. And Charlie, her children know how to read and use Google and don't need to see the nasty, hateful shit you wrote. You did Nellie dirty as well as use Montina, so stop being a little dick and grow, both of you. Well, number one, there's supposed to be an up in there. And okay, I did Nellie dirty. How the fuck did I do that? By moving her in? By buying her child's fucking school supplies? By feeding her children and bathing her children because she didn't fucking want to do it? Let her use my truck, come to find out she's running her other boyfriend around? Stealing my fucking money? I did her fucking wrong. Yeah. And as far as her children knowing how to read, you're right, they do. 2 of them do. And those 2 she doesn't have anymore, and I thank God for that. Because in my personal opinion, that bitch shouldn't be allowed to be around a pet rock without supervision, let alone have children. She's one bitch that should have been spayed at birth, if not put down. And you know, I love everybody. I like everybody, for the most part. So this is where you struck a nerve. I used to love Nellie. Now she is the only living thing on the face of this planet that I would love to see dead. And I don't mean I want to hear about it on the news or somebody to call me sobbing saying something's happened. Oh no. I would love to watch this bitch get run over by a Mack truck repeatedly for a day. Maybe a day and a half. just so I could tap dance in the puddle of goo that's left over. She is the most worthless person on the face of this goddamn planet. She's a waste of air. So, do not. And as far as her children knowing how to read, I'm sure they do. Because her middle daughter, the one that I was buying the school supplies for, has already been over here twice. And actually apologized to me because her mother was such a bad person. Do you know how bad that hurts a person's heart when a 7-year-old child knows the kind of person their mother is and has to apologize for her? So don't give me some boo-hoo fucking story about the way she was raised, because I know how she was raised. I've fucking heard all about it. I've seen it. And you're right, it's not her fault. It's probably yours. Now, I've never gone to somebody's home and disrespected them. Just like I refuse to let somebody come in my house and disrespect me. Now, you see that little name at the top of the screen again? Think Billy Hermit? That's my name. This is my house. So you can go fuck yourself. And don't come back onto my channel again for that whore. And yes, I said whore, because if that bitch had as many dicks sticking out of her as she's had stuck in her, she'd look like a fucking porcupine. So do not ever come in my house, my channel, defending that worthless, lying, cheating, two-faced, thieving, fucking toothless pike whore. And if you don't like what the fuck I've got to say, stay the fuck off my channel. Stay the fuck out of my life, because it's been going so well since y'all have been fucking out of it. 2 years. Perfect bliss. So, fuck you very much. Have a nice day. Somewhere the fuck else. Oh yeah. Bye everybody else. Talk to y'all later.